your host, Sean Myrie. Now, uh, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Now, this subject, I wanted to talk about this for a while, for a good while, right? Um, the Zeus Network. Yes, the Zeus Network has a couple of shows on this platform. Been around for a while, but recently getting more popular out there in the media space. The biggest show is Baddies, right? They have different versions, but Baddies with one of the head characters, Natalie Nunn. They have a whole bunch of characters. They got that show. They got Jocelyn's Cabaret. They got the Love Cabin now with Ray J, what he hosts. Um, this Zeus Network, now, very popular, very popular, especially in America. Now, what does this promote? Bullshit, a lot of times. Um, it's supposed to be, a lot of these shows supposed to be reality shows, right? On the Zeus platform that's owned or controlled by Lamar Plummer, right? So, let me talk about this baddie show first. In the baddie show, they have a whole bunch of ladies or women, right, from different or similar backgrounds, right? And they're supposed to be the baddest bitch of wherever they come from. And they all basically go into the house, right? And they go out to different clubs. And I think there is some type of challenges, I'm thinking. But the majority of the time, these people, the females, are fighting. The majority of the time, they're fighting. It's like a Jerry Springer show, but with just girls or ladies, right? I'm trying to be respectful. If you ever watch the baddies on the Zeus Network, majority of the time is fighting, they're drinking, they're smoking, a lot of negative stuff, stereotypes of black women, right? Sexualize everything, right? So when you watch the Zeus Network, it's full of this shit. Um, I don't know what skills these ladies supposed to have to come on the show, how you get onto this show, but the majority of times, when you watch the baddies, it's cursing, it's fighting, the it's like it's some coonery stuff when you watch that show. And okay, now the others are no better, similar. They have the similar background like the baddies, right? Like with the baddies, the head of the baddies supposed to be this woman called Natalie Nunn. She's a character herself. She gets into fights. Um, People don't like her. She don't like people. Um, like I said, they go out to clubs. Majority of the time, they're going out to some type of club, and majority of the time they're drinking or they're in some house, I guess some guest house where they all are. It's like 10 of them, maybe 20 of them. It's like a whole group of them. You got the security guards there while they're filming, and they're just grabbing each other's hair, tearing off each other's wigs and shit like that. And I'm like saying, why don't they just have a organized boxing match? It should always be part of the show. Always. I think they done it once, but it should always be part of the show. Since these ladies have beef all the time, I'm tired of seeing the security break them up. That I don't like that shit. So that's why I call it like another style of like Jerry Springer, right? So they argue about social media, what this girl said about this girl, what that girl said about that girl, like all types of high school type of shit, right? And half of the girls, to me, most of them don't even look good. So they should call it looking bad looking baddies or some shit like that, because half of them don't look good because they're using all that makeup on their face, right? And on top of that, their attitudes stink. So yeah, yeah, baddies, bad, ugly baddies. That's what I think, because all they do is fight on the show. It's like a wrestling. It's like wrestling. What's the point of the show? What is this show doing for these ladies? It's like a coonery, buffoonery type of show. And Jocelyn's Cabaret is not even no better. Jocelyn's Cabaret is no better. They may dance in a club, or they're working or trying to work for Jocelyn, but the same thing they're doing. They're fighting. The majority of the time they're fighting. But if they're fighting for money, I could kind of understand. If they're fighting for that attention to get more spotlight, then at least there is something to fight for compared to the baddie show, right? I watch some of this shit, right? It's kind of crazy. Bless up, Lord Seb King. I hope I said it right. But yeah, most of the time it's just fighting. That's what's going on. Exploitation of black women on these shows. Now, you I could keep going with Jocelyn's Cabaret. It's similar to the baddies. The only difference is Jocelyn's show, they're dancers. And I think they're gonna get some type of money for it. Right? Or they do get money for it. I know they get money on the baddies, but it's just they're drinking and they're in a friggin' guest house, and they go out to clubs and they just tearing off each other's wigs, arguing about who said this and who said that. That's what they're doing, right? And now the Love Cabin with Ray J. I seen that shit, man. Now it makes me wonder, like, what is going on in America, right? I know they're getting paid to be on this show, but it's like you're trying to do a love connection reality show, and everybody's kissing the same, like sharing people on the show, sleeping around on the show with the same people. Like, what's the message these you're trying to put out in these shows, especially like this Love Cabin with Ray J? It's like very ratchet, like a love connection reality show, and it's with a lot of, like, it makes you wonder, what now you know why disease is going around so easily, because of the attitudes you see out there in society. Like, it's nothing for these people to kiss. Like, there was an episode, for example, I seen it. The one of the girls, or there's a couple of them, they're kissing the same man, right? Like, I don't know. Other one, like, you can't get it out of. Let me see what you're saying. I don't even know what you're saying. Can you send me the get it out of the car, and then you can't get it out of the way I get it out of get it. I don't know what you're saying. Don't know what you're saying. But I'm talking about, right? Right now, the Zeus Network. The Zeus Network, owned by, right? Owned by a corporation and a black man, Lamar Plummer. This same guy slept with one of the guests on the baddies, impregnated one of them, and now this lady has a baby by the producer. Now, and that was the baddies. Now in Cabin, Ray J, in that show, that reality love connection show, um, he basically took one of the girls and he slept with her, right? So I don't know what's the point of these shows. I know they're giving out money for the love cabin, right? They're giving out money for that. But what's the price? What's the price? You're basically selling your soul for exposure. Jocelyn's cabaret, she shames them, she curses them out. Curses them out without a care to see she tries to push them to the max, right? To see if they could, if they will still stay. She says all types of stuff to those girls to see if they will be strong enough to stay, right? I don't know if you ever watched the Zeus Network, but all of it is, to me, it's like the Ratchet Network. To me, it's the modern day black exploitation network. There's nothing positive I've seen come out of that platform. I haven't seen nothing positive come out of that platform that's helping anybody. I guess for some of these people, it gives them a spotlight for whatever they're doing in their life, being ratchet. Because I guess being the most ratchet, being the most colorful, gives, well, gets you attention, right? Right? It's crazy. I don't know. You got to check out Zeus. Check out the Zeus Network. If you haven't watched it, you might not like it because, like I'm saying, unless you like ratchet shit, like I'm saying, the girls on the baddies, all it is, they're going out to the clubs, they're drinking, putting on makeup, doing their hair, and they're fighting over words, what people are talking about, right? I don't know what you're talking about. Rich Duckling, what's lust? What is lust? I'm talking about the Zeus Network. Go check it out, man. If you like that ratchet shit, go check out the Zeus Network. Um, the Baddies is the biggest one, right? It's the biggest one. And Love Cabin is the newest one, right? Um, what else is there? There's Jocelyn's Cabaret. It's been around for a while. Jocelyn and Natalie Nunn, they don't like each other. I guess they're in the competition to see which show is the best show, right? So that's what's going on. Sometimes I see it when I'm, on I forgot which platform it's on. I don't know if it's Crave, which streaming platform it's on. My lady's always watching it, right? It's entertainment. To me, it's like a wrestling. It's like wrestling to me. It's something. It's a lot of negativity because if you like the fight and if you like Jerry Springer, if you ever watched Jerry Springer back in the day, it's a mixture of that with reality show type of stuff. What they call reality. That's what it is, right? It's a guest house filled with a lot of ladies, right, and a lot of security, a lot of liquor, and they're going out and they smoke on that show. But one thing I have problems with these shows, especially these black shows, respect to everybody, whatever they want to do. But why they always, especially when it's just it's females, right? Or Why they always have to include the gay guy, especially the black gay guy? Why does that have to pop up all the time? It makes me wonder why. Why does that pop up? What's the message they're trying to send? Right? What is the message? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand that. Why they always have to include the gay black guy in a lot of these black shows, and they don't do it to other cultures the same way, right? I seen it a couple times. I seen it a couple times. It's just a question I'm putting out there. But anyways, like I said, the Love Cabin with Ray J, right? With Ray J. Ray J is very controversial. Um, always doing some type of shit. Um, the show with Natalie Nunn and the baddies, a whole bunch of characters on there. Obviously, Zeus is getting a lot of ratings for all of this type of content. Um, Jocelyn's Cabaret is obviously getting a lot of attention, but can we have some meaningful programs on Zeus? Could we have something besides the ratchet shit? Right? We need some positive shit, more positive stuff besides the ratchet stuff, the coonery, the buffoonery, right? Hopefully things change, which I know that's not going to change. The Zeus Network, all right? Look who they got. They got Lamar Plummer, the guy who runs the Zeus Network, impregnated one of a contestant from one of the shows, what he produces. You got Ray J, his friend, that well, not impregnate yet, but has a girlfriend that was a contestant on the Love Cabin. So I don't know, right? I don't know what's going on. Check it out, right? Ratchet Show gets a lot of attention, high ratings. You got to pay actually. I made a mistake. It's not on any other network. You got to pay a subscription to watch Zeus, the Zeus Network. It's a subscription, right? Like how you pay for Netflix. You got to pay for Zeus to watch the shows. And they must be making a lot of money because there's a lot of attention for the baddies and the other shows, but especially the baddies. There's a lot of attention for that. So they are making money. They're making money. So I'm out. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff.